Hello students, today we will see some examples on the Miller indices so we get the idea or we get the clear concept of the Miller indices. So last time we have seen to determine the Miller indices, choose the plane that should not pass through the origin of the coordinate system or the considered coordinate system. Again here determine the coordinates of the intercepts made by that plane on the three crystallographic axis, that is M1A. M1A here, it is the coordinate here on x-axis, here. Determine the another, that is M2B, is the coordinate on y-axis, and M3C is nothing but here the coordinate of intercept of that plane on z-axis. So first of all, consider the plane that should not pass through the origin, then determine the intercept M1A, M2B, M3C on that plane like this. If suppose this is the z direction, this is the x direction, y direction, and if suppose this is the x direction, then consider the plane like this here. It should not pass through the origin. Determine the intercept. This is M1A of that plane on x-axis. This is the coordinate M2B here on y-axis, and this is nothing but what here, the M3C. M3C is the coordinate of the intercept of this plane on the z-axis here. So here A, B, C are the primitives of the unit cell. So here is nothing but B, here twice B, here is nothing but B. Suppose this is 2B. In terms of the primitives of the unit cell, this is C, here this is 2C, here 3C, and so on like this. So M1, M2, M3 are the integers, A, B, C are what here, the primitives of the unit cell. Then we have to convert. Next after the second, this is the second. First of all, choose the plane that should not pass through the origin. The third one is nothing but here, determine the intercepts of that plane in terms of unit dimensions of the cell. Here if suppose A here, then we have to consider the dimensions in this case ABC. In terms of ABC, we have to express the intercept in terms of determine the intercept in terms of unit dimensions of the unit cell. So that will be equal to P is equal to intercept. It is equal to M1A. This is coordinate divided by the unit cell length of the unit cell. This is P. This is on X. This is on X. Here then determine the intercept Q in terms of unit dimensions. That is M2B divided by B. And lastly, that is R is equal to M3C divided by the C. So like this. Then after reciprocal of these intercepts here, that is fourth one is reciprocals, that is 1 upon P, 1 upon Q, and the 1 upon R. It may be fractions. If there are no fractions, then whatever you are getting this set is nothing but whole numbers. So whole numbers, that gives rise to Miller indices of this plane. So for that here, so we will see some examples. So we are getting the idea. So to see the examples here, the first example here is a lattice plane cuts the intercepts of 2A, 3B and 6C along 3 axes, along XYZ axis. Calculate the Miller indices of that plane. So first of all here given, these are the coordinates of the intercept made by that plane on 3 crystallographic axis is given here. So given quantities are M1A is equal to 2A in this case. Here is 2A. M2B is nothing but 3B. Here is 3B. And here is nothing but 6C. We are getting 6C on 3 axes. Now determine the intercept in terms of unit dimensions of this cell. So here P is equal to M1A divided by A. So this will be equal to M1A is nothing but 2A divided by A. So this will give rise to 2. Here is nothing but M2B is nothing but 3B. So here 3B divided by B. So we are getting here is nothing but 3. And lastly here 6C divided by M3C is nothing but here 6C divided by DC, it is equal to C. So determine the intercept of that plane in terms of unit dimensions of the unit cell. So these are the PQR 236. So 236, and next after take the here, next you have to take the reciprocal of this, that is 1 upon 2, here 1 upon 3, and is nothing but 1 upon C. These are what here the reciprocal of the intercepts. Now these are fractions. So clear the fractions to get the smallest set of numbers, whole numbers. So here, so that can be given, that can be getting by multiplying by the LCM we have seen. So LCM is nothing but here the 6. So multiplying here by the 6 number, we are getting 6 to all these. So we are getting smallest set of whole numbers. 2 into 6, that is 3. Then 3, that is 6 divided by 3, we are getting here the 2, and 6 by 6, 1. So 3 to 1 is nothing but the Miller indices of this plane whose intercepts are 2A, 3B and 6C. So our answer is these are the HPLs, Miller indices of that plane here. So this is the first example. Now we will see the another example, somewhat the difference example. So in this example here, a orthogonal structure has axial units of A SAS, B SAS, C SAS, double SAS 0.421, 1 SAS 0.367, means the value of A is equal to 0.421, value of B is equal to 1, value of C is equal to what here? 0.367. Find the Miller indices of the crystal plane whose intercepts are here 0.212, 1 and 0.183. So what here given is, here the M1A is equal to 0.212, here the 0.212, 212 intercept, coordinates of the intercepts like this. This is the 1 here, 1, and 0.183 M3C is nothing but here 0.183 we are getting. Now we have to calculate here the intercept in terms of unit dimensions of the unit cell. So P is equal to M1 divided by A. So M1 is nothing but here we are getting 0.2, M1A is 0.212. So divided by the value of A is equal to 0.421, here 0.421. So this comes out to be here the half. It comes to be half. Then similarly M2B is equal to 1 divided by B, value of B is equal to 1. So this comes out to be 1. Then R is equal to M3C. M3C is given here, that is 0.183. 0.183 here divided by the value of C is 0.183. 0.183. Here the value of C is equal to 0.367. 0.367. 367. So this comes out to be, again here you are getting half. So determine the intercept in terms of unit dimensions of the cell, that is P is equal to half, Q is equal to 1, R is equal to half. Now take the reciprocals of these intercepts. So that is 1 upon P, we are knowing, 1 upon Q here, and the 1 upon R. So for that here, the 1 upon P, that is half. Reciprocals are, we are getting here the 1 divided by 1 by 2 here, which is equal to 2 again. Similarly 1 by Q is equal to 1 by 1 is equal to 1, and lastly 1 upon R. 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon 2. So this will be equal to again 2. So we are getting 2, 1, 2. So as we are getting this is 2, 1 and 2 we are getting, as there is no fractional intercept involved here, we are getting the whole numbers. So these whole numbers are the Miller indices of their plane, that is equal to HK. So these are the Miller indices of their plane. This is the example number 2. And example number 3, In a crystal whose primitives are 0.5 angstrom unit, 1/3 angstrom unit and 4 angstrom unit, along whose Miller indices are 2, 3, 1, cuts the intercepts of 1.2 angstrom unit on x-axis. Find the length of intercepts along y and z axis. So what we are given here, we are given Miller indices and asked the what here to find the intercept, length of the intercept of that plane made on 3 axes, that is x, y, z. So here, so we are same we have to take here. Like this example can be solved in this way. Now here the M1A is given, M1A intercept on x is given 1.2 angstrom unit. Here the 1.2 angstrom unit it is given. We have to what find the length of intercept on y and z, on y and z. So it is asked here. So here what is this value, what is this value, that we have to determine. These values on y and z intercept we are getting. Miller indices are given, that is HKL. Miller indices are given, and that is the Miller indices are 2, 3, 1. Here the 2, 3, 1. This is also given. So what we have to, first of all we have to determine here also P is equal to M1A divided by A, we are knowing. So by using this concept also we have solved this example in this way. We are knowing the intercept, that is PQR, is always in proportion with Miller indices. Means here the P sus Q, these are in proportion, and the R intercepts double sus here HKL, these S sus K sus L, K sus L here. So this can be solved in this way. P is equal to M1A divided by A. This is nothing but what here? This is M1A divided by the A sus M2B. Here is nothing but M2B divided by the B sus R M3C. Here the M3C divided by the C sus here 2 sus Miller indices 3 and 1 sus 1. So we are getting this equation. Now we have to solve this equation further. To solve this expression here, so we are getting, we have to put first of all the examples. Here the values we have to substitute. So this implies M1A, the value of the M1A is 1.2. This is 1.2 divided by the E. The value of E is also given, that is 0.5 angstrom unit. Here the 0.5 angstrom unit. So we will take here 0.5 angstrom unit. Thus here the M2B that we have to find out. M2B divided by B value 1/3. Here the 1/3 thus M3C. Here the M3C divided by the value of C is 4 angstrom unit. This is 4 double sus here 2 sus 3 sus D1. So we are getting like this value. Now we have to solve this example. So we have to first of all find out the M2B. To find the first we will find M2B, that is equal to intercept on y-axis. Intercept on y-axis. To solve this here, we will consider the product of first two terms, and here the product of two terms must be equal in proportion. So here the 1.2 angstrom divided by 0.5 here into multiplication we have to take M2B divided by 1/3 here. So this will be equal to 2 into 3. So we will take the product of first two terms on both the sides. So we are getting this value. Similarly here, so you have to solve this to get the M2B. So which implies M2B, this M2B will be equal to here 2 into 3 as usual, divided by 1/3 goes to here 1 into 1/3 into 1/3 we are getting this value, and this value get 0.5 divided by 1.28. So like this. So you have to solve this. 3 get cancels here, and after solving this comes out to be nearly about 0.8. You have to solve this accurately. Nearly about 0.2, 0.8 we are getting. So M2B is nothing but intercept of that plane on the x-axis is nearly about what here? Nearly is 0.8 angstrom. So this is your answer. And to find the M3C, again here, to find the M3C, what we have to do is that here, we have to take the first and last ratio. Product of first and third, product of first and third on the other side. So to find here the M3C, that is intercept on z-axis. This is on z-axis here. So this is 1.2 divided by 0.5 here into product of last term, third term, that is M3C. So divided by 4. So this will be equal to 2 into 1. 2 into 1. So which implies here the M3C we have to find out. So M3C will be equal to 2 into 0.5 into 4 here goes to this side divided by 1.2. Now you have to solve this. That will be the intercept. That will be the intercept on z-axis. So in this way we have seen the different types of the examples of the Miller indices, and you will be asked the examples in this way, this type, this type, this type, and so on particularly. So by using the concept or the procedure to find out the Miller indices, we can apply those principles or procedure to find out or to solve the different types of the examples in solid state physics. Okay, thank you.